Hello and welcome to episode 6 of Rebuilding Vicenza. As you can see from the league table there, prior to the last two matches, we have secured promotion to Serie A. First, not guaranteed. We are coming in the top two, however. Got two games to go. Brescia have just lost their second last game, so all we need is one victory from these two games and we go up as champions. So it's been a fantastic season. Stay tuned to see how we get on in the last two games and whether we can clinch promotion in first place at the first attempt. Welcome back. So here we go, away at Crotone in the league. Last time we played them we won 2-0, so we're hoping for more of the same today. Starting lineup then, Grandi in goals. We've got Greco at left back, Brussigin at right back. Got Padella and Cappelletti in the centre of defence. Rigoni playing his second last game for the club. He's already agreed a transfer elsewhere. We've got Gicek and Ranocchia. Again, Ranocchia playing one of his last games for the club because he's in on loan. Giacomelli and Lombardi playing on the wings with Diao in up top. Again, might be one of his last games for the club. So hopefully these players can see it through in the last match or two, get them final 3 points over the line, get crowned as champions. And that would have been a truly monumental season in our first season rebuilding Vicenza. Regardless of the result, we are going up. It'll be a really important transfer window to try and thin out the squad of those who are not quite ready for Serie A. We'll have to filter out the players who've got a good current ability and the players who have got high potential to keep. Anybody, I would say, probably less than 3 stars will probably need to be let go in some way, either end the contract or through a transfer. We have made one signing pre-contract, a defensive midfielder. Obviously Rigoni's on his way out. We have a defensive midfielder on his way in, coming from Juve on a free transfer. His contract was not renewed, so we jumped in on the chance to snap him up on a free transfer. He has Serie A potential, so we'll keep him. We'll probably loan him out, depending on how he develops between now and arriving. Certainly he'll be a young player, a squad player at best, but we'll see. It looks like we're going to pick up a red card early on in this match, which isn't ideal. Cappelletti at centre half. It looked like a red straight away once he'd done it, but that's left us in the lurch somewhat. Just have to try and look at who we're going to drop out here. I think Gicek will probably have to make way for a centre half. We'll get Piscini on. And that is not an ideal start to the match. So when you're looking to win the league, you're away at Crotone, what you don't want to do is pick up a red card in the first 15 minutes. That is the message to the squad. Don't do it. Yeah, we're right up against it now. Giacomelli with a free kick to Piscini. Greco, Giacomelli. Rigoni to Piscini. Rigoni, we're getting pressed in our own half. Back to Grandi. Long ball over the top, and yeah, the ball's gone to the opposition now for a chance for them to create something. So this could be the start of the last 2 game downfall. They break into the box. Crosses across, and there you go, goal down. There's no point really going to a defensive mentality now because we need to get a goal. So we will stick with it. We will hope with 10 men we can either out-fitness them or sneak some kind of point from this match. But yeah, really let down. Cappelletti, who's been absolutely outstanding all season. Must be a rush of blood to the head or something. He's certainly one of the players we'll be looking to keep a hold of for next season. 3.5-star potential. One of the team leaders. Just, yeah, I can't believe he's done it. Again, half an hour gone, 1-0 down. I'm reluctant to go for that defensive mentality because we need to get goals. We've not had a shot on target yet. This is I mean, it's you can afford to chuckle because you're promoted anyway, but what an unmitigated disaster in the first match of the episode when we're pushing for securing ourselves as Serie B champions. We've put ourselves well and truly on the back foot. Crotone by no means a bad side. They are quite low in the table, but then there's nobody really bad in this division. I mean, you've got some really good teams, and there's not as many challenging up the top as I thought there might be at the start of the season. We only really had Tanana and Brescia to contend with, and after a poor start in the first few games because of probably a poor tactic selection from myself, we gave ourselves some work to do, but since changing tactics, we've come on leaps and bounds. Right, let's get them out there. Fitness will be key now. Lombardi playing a 6.2, he could come off. Won't be having that. I'll get Sester on there for some game time. I know we do a bit of damage limitation in the second half. Whether we could fashion out a chance, I'm not so sure. Looks like they might be on for another. I said it wide. Corner coming in then. Just need to get it clear. Goal kick. So I'm going to shout some encouragement. We certainly try and find a way to G these boys up. Excuse me, it's... At least we've had a shot on target. If nothing else, there's something to take away from the game. Another corner comes in. It's gone over. So again, we're holding on for dear life here. Joe not having a great game. Just get him off. Save his legs for the next match. Find Moncini. He's not had as much game time as we thought he would. We brought him in to be a bit of firepower up front. Joe's just better than him, and with us not playing two up top, it's hard to really fit him in. He's not a natural winger or anything, so I'm surprised this hasn't petered out to nothing. Doesn't really look like much of a highlight, but it's Sester and Brusque again combining on the right hand side. But we just not got any entrance route into their half, really. Again, getting pressed in our own half. And that was a ball to nowhere from Rigoni, straight up Maric, and that's it, game over, I think. And now we're gone, 2-0 down to 10 men. Substitutions now made. Giacomelli breaking forward, ball over the top. Again, it's nowhere, and it gives them a chance to break and counter the other way. They break down the left-hand wing, ball into the box, which is stopped initially, but they've got the ball again in to Jawari, and Grandi saves it. So again, in the comment section for anyone who's been watching and following the series, what do you think transfer-wise then, going into Serie A? What kind of areas would you target? Obviously, Rigoni's going, so we need someone in that defensive midfield role. What other areas do you think we need to concentrate on? I know we're going to lose the loan players, and we might have to rely heavily on loans again next season, which we will. We'll look to maximise them as best we can, because we won't be able to buy a full Serie A squad in one go. It'll take a period of settling. Greco with a chance into the box. I thought Moncini might get a chance. Rigoni with it. Oh, he had a rocket. What a way he would have, a way for him to sign himself off from the club there. I'd liked him to have stayed. I know he's 37. He's been pretty solid for us. It probably is time for him to move on. He'll only start to deteriorate really from this point. And we need to get some younger blood with some Serie A potential in there. Giacomelli with the ball in. Again, they've headed clear. A chance to break. 2-on-2. Brusque again with a chance to clean it up. Sends it long, but it's only coming back again. Like another dodgy tackle going in there. We need to cool our beans, so to speak. Through to Riviere. And again, that's 3. So, yeah, well and truly beat by Crotone. I could blame a lot of it on the loss of a centre defender early on, he's going to be suspended for the next match as well, which is not ideal at all. But again, overall, I don't think we've, even with 10 men, really created enough. It might be that Crotone, they had one eye on relegation, they had a little bit more to play for than we do. I'd argue against it because we had a chance to become champions. It's just, we'll never know. 11 against 11, would we have won? Yeah, I'm not sure. As we go 4-0 down, and this is an absolute hiding now. So coming into the last game of the season, it'll all be to play for. So what finale it'll be to the first season, as we play the second match with a make or break game for winning the league. 90th minute, 3 minutes of injury time. We'll just see how it's going to end up. Can't see any further goals in this match, but we'll just see as the final whistle approaches. Look at them stats for Crotone. They've been relentless, just absolutely hammered us. They've certainly taken advantage of the extra man. So full time, trot off with your heads held well and truly low. Bruskagin still managed to have quite a good game. I am far from pleased with that result. Capoletti will obviously pick up his fine. That was very disappointing. So have a quick look at league table. So there you go, 1 game left. A draw's not going to do it. Definitely need to win. Goal difference isn't strong in our favour. We've just lost 4, which has damaged us massively. So stay tuned. I'll click through. I'll get us ready for the next game, and as we take on our second attempt at securing the Serie A title. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gents. Here we go. Second attempt at home to Cremonese. So starting lineup: Grandi in goals. Calderoni comes back in at left back with Bruskagin carrying on at the right back. Padella and Tagodo centre defence. We've got Rigoni in his usual position. Gcek and Ranocchia just in front. Giacomelli and Labardi on the wings with Joe up front. So it's almost as strong a team as we can get. Tagodo being at centre half's not ideal, but with the suspension we picked up in the previous game, we've not really got much of a choice. Brescia are playing away at 13th in the league. So we either need them to lose or we need to win. There is no in between. So let's see how we get on. Starting lineups all announced. Into the change room. Win this one. Seal the title. It sounds simple on paper, doesn't it? It's never that easy. I'm sure there'll be a big jumble of nerves, as will I, for the entire game. And let's hopefully put in a better shift than we did last game, because last game was atrocious, down to 10 men after 15 minutes. And it never really got any better from there. So here we go, a bit of encouragement straight from the word go. Let us try and get on the front foot, get an early goal if we can. I'm expecting Joe to get something. Giacomelli's been quiet for a while. So then front three, they never scored in the last game, and it's quite unusual for them because they're pretty prolific. You can see he's already starting to make a couple of chances. We really need to make one count early doors, settle the nerves, and hopefully just creep us towards the title. So we can see what the animation looks like when you pick up a trophy. See if it's any different than FM21. 17th minute then. Oh, not going too bad. Cremonese not really threatened anything as of yet. We've got the shots and shots on target. They're just edging us slightly on possession. We're not too worried about that. It's what you do with the ball. Again, 25 minutes. Here we go. Their goal kick. Can we pick this up and recycle the ball into an opportunity for ourselves? So Ranocchia come deep for the ball. Rigoni, Tagodo. He creeps forward into Padella. G-check, wide to Giacomelli, through to Joe. And there we go. We've got our noses in front. Joe, top scorer. He actually picked up player of the month last month, which is one of the first awards we've had in the season, which is unusual because they've been scoring for fun up there. We just need to keep this form going on. We've picked the ball back up with Bruskagin into Lombardi. Can we fashion another chance? Ranocchia, Tagodo, Rigoni, G-check, Ranocchia, Tagodo, Padella. Can we spread it out wide? G-check into Giacomelli, Calderoni down the left. Lives into the box to Joe, but he just can't get it on target. And that would have put us well and truly in the driving seat. I've not seen any other results coming through yet. We could also do with Brescia losing to take the pressure off. Half an hour into the game. All is going well so far. just need to see it through. And I'm just trying to keep my eye out for if there's anything that might upset the apple cart, whether that's yellow cards, fitness drop in form. We just need to keep our eye on the ball here. A little bit more encouragement to try and get us all back up to a green state, playing well again, although it's cheesed a few players off. Don't know why it does that. I think sometimes when you put the same shout twice in a row, that's where you seem to come a little bit of a cropper. Lombardi's not fit, he's just taking a knock, so we'll get Del Monte on the right hand side. Not quite like for like, because Del Monte naturally likes to play on the left. Cremonese with a chance then, just hit it wide, so that's a bit of a warning shot for us just coming up to half time. They've had 2 shots, none on target, so we've been dominant in them phases of the game. Let's get into half time, just give a bit of a team talk and try and get the players out there to seal the deal. 2 minutes of injury time. Just waiting for the whistle to go and we can get them back out for the second half. Ranocchia, the only player so far on the yellow card, so we're not too concerned in terms of discipline. XG is well and truly in our favour. We are doing well, but we need to find a way to just get a safety net. A bit of a second goal. Never comfortable when there's only 1 goal in it. Here we go, through in on the right hand side with Brusque again. Del Monte, Brusque again, Rigoni into Del Monte, and he's put 1 in, so the substitute has put us 2 up. And again, if we can just build on this momentum while we're in the ascendancy, if we could go on and get a 3rd and just put this beyond any doubt whatsoever, that's what we need to do. Brusque again back to Grandi. It's a good dispossession he's done there. Tagordo at the back, Padella playing out wide, Calderoni, Giacomelli have played well together all season. Good link up forward to João. And there we go, 3-0. That should put the result beyond any real doubt. 3-0 up. Still most of the second half to go. Brescia a goal down. So that's, I mean, we need a massive swing. It needs to be like a 4-goal swing now if we're going to lose this title. So I think, boys and girls, we can get the cork ready, get the champers ready, get our beer on, chill. It's nearly celebration time. Team putting in a much better performance this time around, and this is more like what we've been throughout the season. We do have the odd sporadic game where we don't turn up, we don't create chances, but off the back of a 4-0 defeat, we're currently 3-0 up. We're on the attack again with Del Monte on the wing. Back to Brusque again, changing it around with Ranocchia, Ranoni, Discek. Can't quite get his shot on target. But again, ball over top for Vido. I thought they were going to fashion themselves a goal back in the game, which would have set the nerves jangling. Because it's a bit of relentless pressure from them on this attack. 2 or 3 attempts they've had, and we've finally got it out on the 3rd attempt for a corner. Cremonese then starting to make some chances of their own with an hour gone in the game. Hopefully too little too late. Just need to make sure it doesn't grow into anything too sinister. Got the ball back now. Nobody having a bad game. And when they have had an opportunity, we've managed to shut them out. So we'll just keep it going. Time seems to have slowed down a little bit. I don't know if they were making some substitutions. Starting to speed up again now. But yeah, across the board, everyone playing fantastically well. Del Monte's just picked up an injury, as I said it. Curse of the commentator. We'll get Sester on to complete the game. Not long to go now, 25 minutes. I can't see too much of a collapse coming on now. Again, I've seen no further goals from the other matches on today. As we pick up a corner, Calderoni with a chance to deliver, in it goes. João with a header and then the follow-up. 24 goals for the season, hat-trick in today's game. 4-0 up. So in the last few games, we've had a 4-0 defeat and potentially a 4-0 win. Brescia 2 goals down now, so it is all but done. The name is on the trophy. What a fantastic first season this has been. Yeah, congratulations to all the players. I wasn't sure if we would have enough in the tank to get up on a first attempt. But yeah, what a group of players. Everyone's been pretty amazing. It's the next step is the difficult step. It's the turning a Serie B team into a Serie A team. And when you've got such a large squad, a lot of players being out on loan, a lot of players probably aren't Serie A ready. It's changing them over without putting yourself at risk. I've done loads before where you let a load of players go, and if you can't get the right replacements back in, you can actually end up in a worse place than you were in the first place. So a lot of these players will have to stay on a contract, whether it's 1 year as part of the rebuild, like Calderoni, Giacomelli. We've got Gcek in as a natural replacement for Rigoni. We've got another youngster in as well. So we'll take Rigoni off. He gets a round of applause as he's played his final game for us. Minutes to go. Players can kind of ease off, take it easy now. There is going to be no dramatic turnaround. I've never ever lost 5 goals in injury time, so for the first time ever, I don't need to worry. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the animation's going to be when you win the league. It's good. It's exciting. The minutes to go, seconds to go. Come on. So we've won Serie B. There you go. This looks very similar to what it was before. As the players and the manager, there I am at the back, stepping up to the podium, getting ready. A number of players hesitant to get up there, I think, as the trophy's going to get lifted in the air. Let's see some confetti. Yeah, here we go. What a marvellous achievement. Got a little fire streamers in the background, some red and white confetti. Players giving a lap of honour around the pitch. Fully deserved. And let's look for an exciting season ahead. We'll go into the post-match interview. Nothing there. Into the dressing room. Outstretched arms. Time to celebrate. So what a fantastic achievement. There you go. Final league position, 4 points clear of second place. Brescia came second. They nearly lost out to Tanana. It was very close between them two as well. Outside of that, I think it was a big gap, so there's only really had 3 in it, and never in any danger of dropping further down the table. At the start of the season, I was very, very worried when I started with a 4-4-1-1. But yeah, with the new formation change, it has been nothing short of exceptional. So there you go, delighted with the win. Have a look at the previous winners. So when was the last time we won it? 1999-2000 was the last time Vicenza won it. So what, 22 years without a Serie B title. We've finally put them back where they should be. So once again, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, stick a thumb up on the video. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on the transfer window as we try and change from Serie B to Serie A. It's going to be exciting. We'll have a look at what players are available. We'll assess the squads. We'll look who we're going to get rid of. And we'll see if we can avoid relegation in the first season. So, yeah, take care and I'll see you all soon.